The 3-Minute Art Salon presents The Challenges of Distance. This is part 2 with Inside Out number 2 by Stephen E. Council with Black Swan Editions in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
This is the second of a pair of small pieces, graphite drawings. In the one I talked about before, I was talking about the difference between size and scale. This operates on the same level. However, with this piece, which was primarily done by preliminary drawings done in Scotland on the island of Skye, this is a conjunction of scales between two apparently disparate things, which is a very surrealist idea. You know, Magritte putting a gigantic apple in a normal room, creating a disconnect, a disjunct in how you perceive relative space and relative size. Here, I drew the island of Skye, and I also drew a complex detail of a cabbage leaf, and also a series of lead crystals called galena. Now, all of these have different sizes, but the scale of this piece, like the scale of the last one I talked about, is enormous. You have this huge, complex landscape behind us in this small drawing, complete with small cubical villages, if you look carefully enough. And in the foreground, things that are the size of your palm, or even smaller. This difference between how we perceive size and scale is crucial to understanding the nature of perception. For instance, I live in the American Southwest. Now, one of the ways you determine scale and distance is trees. Well, there are relatively few trees out here. So you can be looking at a landscape in Utah, for instance, in which something can be 30 miles away, and it could be 300 feet away, 5 miles away. All of your spatial references have been distorted because you don't have anything to tune into, to plug into. With this piece, you have as much scale and as much size as you need to experience the three-dimensionality of this piece. Size and scale is remarkably important because it's an entree into our sense of perception and into our sense of space and into our space and place within that space.
We have seen Casements, a drawing by Stephen E. Council, and Inside Out number 2, another drawing by Steve. The Challenges of Distance is having an art print sale package. Casements is an offset print formatted on an 8.5 by 11 sheet ready for framing for $25. Inside Out number 2 is also on an 8.5 by 11 sheet ready for framing. Buy both prints on sale for $40 total. This is the cover of our award-winning art book, Illuminations, The Geography of the Imagination by Stephen E. Council. Both these art prints are within this book. Visit our website, blackswaneditions.com, to see more art, learn more about our small book press, and get more special offers.